Thank you to the supporters of the What We Remember podcast. Jacqueline M., Matthew J., Nathan E., Paul and Sandy J., Stephanie O., Sarah P., a.k.a. Situational Daddy on Instagram, and Big Time Jim. Help support the show and get your name read at the beginning of every episode. Patreon.com/whatweremember. Thanks.
I don't even know if I've actually seen this whole movie.
Have you seen the second one more? Is that the case?
That could be too.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
The second one is good.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I was like, this isn't what I want.
Yeah.
But as I grew up older, I'm like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
I've come around.
This will probably be my first time watching it like front to back, ever.
It's always on like broken.
You've always
up
just
TV.
watched it back to front before.
I've always watched
Like Memento. You watched the Memento.
I
cut?
go from
Yeah.
behind.
Oh, you watched it.
Hey.
You'd rewind the whole time.
Right.
My name is Bradley Jones,
My name is Andrew Moldenhauer.
And my name is Andy Hubert.
and this is not a movie review podcast, but it's a podcast where we try to remember a movie that we haven't seen in a very, very long time, and then we see what we got right, what we got wrong, after we watch the film. And this film was recommended by one of our Patreon supporters, Stephanie O. This is what we remember about Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Were there 2 or 3 bad guys in Home Alone? And who was that forgetful fish in Finding Nemo? Join us as we're watching films. See what we remember and what memories we kill. Let's start the show. Here we go. This is what we remember. Were there 2... Wait.
Yeah, it's already happened.
You're just used to hearing it. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to fill
There was a
time.
TV show, because there's a TV shows of
there
all this
was,
stuff.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
we were
yeah.
little. And
Cartoon?
and there was an Ace Ventura Jr., and there was an Ace Ventura 2.
Oh my god.
This was a cash cow, man. You gotta pump it for all it's worth.
I get the cow reference, because he's all about animals.
Exactly.
Oh!
Speaking of.
Speak of the devil.
Ace would love wasabi.
That was perfect timing.
You have great theatrical timing.
So I
man.
think I remember the most about this film.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay, we could talk. He's got the hairstyle
Yeah.
that's like a big
Oh,
old
man.
wave,
Yep. Hawaiian shirt.
Hawaiian shirt,
Yes.
and a wife beater.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's
What is he? A pet detective?
he's a pet detective.
Oh, you got that part.
Yeah.
He
What is
sort
it?
of works with the police.
He's a private investigator, but like specifically for
Is he like a
animal-related
kind of like a
stuff.
medium in a way?
A little bit, yeah. You can sort of like Dr. Doolittle
Pet
in
psychologist
some
kind
ways.
of guy, yeah. He seems
He knows what animals want.
There is genuinely, he genuinely seems to have an intuition
Yeah.
with animals.
I think like in the opening scene, there's like a dog he's trying to find, but like the lady who owns the dog is super mean, so he ends up like taking it from her. The movie starts with him being like solving a case in a sense.
Okay. What is this based off of? Like, what is this referencing? Like, is this
Probably
just
like film noir in a way.
film noir?
Yeah,
I
just
would
like the
think
most
so.
comedy version.
Any sort of detective, anything.
yeah, because
Columbo?
yeah, you're right. It is basically just like a comedy to the extreme version of noir, where he's like the disgruntled PI, but he's just like an eccentric pet detective.
Does
I
it
like
look like a noir at all in any way?
Not really. I think it just has the elements of it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It has like the femme fatale.
Yep.
It has like the innocent girl.
It's like the general double cross like a couple of times.
double
Yeah.
crosses. Yeah.
And like uncovering the big plot, like finding always the little
twists.
mystery always leads to the big.
Yeah.
Mystery.
Putting the pieces together, figuring stuff out. But then it's like peppered in with a bunch of like super quotable comedy bits. Mr. Monopolizer. You guys
Yeah, is
remember
that's a guy that looks like the Monopoly Man?
Yeah. Just, like the amount of clips that could be in this
Right.
podcast is
Yeah,
going to
who's
be
editing
insane.
this one? I hope it's not me. It's too much work.
Do not go in there.
Woo!
This movie is so funny.
Oh man.
What about is this the one where he has like asparagus hanging out of his mouth?
Probably.
That sounds like something that happens. Could be number 2.
Just trying to remember like
Eating
images in
weird
my
stuff,
head.
yeah. So he works for the police department in a way. There's like a head police chief he's always at odds with.
Yeah, because I mean, why would a police chief give any credence to a pet detective? What a joke.
She's in a bunch of different films. I know her most from one of my favorite films called Fatal Instinct.
Ooh,
which is
one of your favorites.
a send up of
I
like
know.
Fatal Instinct
Yes.
in like all those kind of like Michael Douglas films,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yes, I've
Basic
seen that
Instinct,
movie.
yeah.
Because I vividly remember 2 jokes in that movie where like a man is running and the cameraman runs into a tree and falls over and like the camera, like literally the whole camera falls over, which I think is hilarious. And then there's also a scene where a bad guy is like giving testimony in court
Yep.
and he's wearing a ski mask and he's chewing gum but then, like, the judge is like, I hope you brought gum for everybody. And he literally pulls up a bag full of bubble gum.
Yeah. Moments later, they call recess, and they're all outside on a playground, like, having fun. Like,
We need to watch this movie right now.
it's a fun film.
Man. Yeah, put this on the list. This sounds great.
It's a great movie. But Courtney Cox is also in the film.
Oh, that's
Dan
right.
Marino's in this movie.
Laces out, Dan.
Dan Marino's big break, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not.
He was in a lot of, like, advertisements
Yeah,
for
for all
stuff
those-
now, right?
I was
Car
going to say
insurance?
jeans, but that's Favre.
Some sort of car insurance?
Well, he was
or-
like
Yeah.
an incredible football player, but he got like drafted so late onto a bad team and then stayed on that team.
Them Dolphins.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Dolphins
never like
were a
they never
cool
did really
team.
well, but he was a
Yeah.
good quarterback.
Yeah.
And in the premise of the film, the Dolphins have a mascot who is a dolphin.
I was
and the
gonna say,
dolphin gets
I don't-
kidnapped.
Right. I did know that.
That's the big case Ace
did
is
know
trying to
that.
solve.
So what okay, their mascot is a dolphin. Mm-hmm. Who reports this?
It's like it just found out one night the dolphin's missing, and like Courtney Cox is working for the Dolphins, so she's like taking the lead on like trying to help Ace solve the case.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she comes to him like what
Yeah.
are we like just in a classic film noir scene where he's
Yep.
like at his desk and the girl walks in and
Yeah,
I got a
Yep.
case for you.
the police won't do anything. I need a pet detective.
And he's like, hubba, hubba, I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll take the case.
There's definitely a lot of like exploitive like butt and boob shots of Courtney Cox like bending over and you know fixing something, like looking in a file cabinet. Ace Ventura like looks in, you know, puts his glasses down.
Yeah, they're like fogging.
Yeah.
I don't know this movie that well. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, there's a couple of leads they follow. One is they go to this giant mansion that somebody owns.
and this is where the Mr. Monopoly guy is?
Ace Ventura like uses the bathroom, but like snoops around. He's always like being on his tippy toes, trying to be quiet or whatever. He ends up like finding this weird room in the house, and there's like a huge tank, like an aquarium, like would fit a dolphin. So he's like trying to like see what's in the tank, and it's just like a giant shark. And then there's a moment where he like falls into the tank, and he gets like whirled around the
Yep,
tank by
dragged
the
around.
shark, and that's
Oh my
when he
God.
like comes out of the bathroom.
Some
and-
fast motion.
yeah, and he comes out of the bathroom, and people aren't the wiser. They think he just like
But he comes out
was
like
taking some really
all
terrible
drenched,
poop.
though,
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's like he was like fighting with his
Sweated
poops.
it out.
Yeah.
I don't know what they thought,
I
but
don't know. It's a good cover though.
yeah.
Do not go in there. Woo!
Rather sorry, Mr. Ace. I have the plumbing checked immediately.
Be sure that you do. If I'd been drinking out of the toilet, I might have been killed.
I'm sorry again, Mr. Ace.
What else fills out the film? Because I don't want to get to the ending with the
Yeah.
Is it number 2, the one where he comes out of the rhino's butt?
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Thought so.
And number 2 also has a lot of the tribe people. Like there's the tribe that he's like trying to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ingratiate himself to.
Yeah.
That wasn't what you're looking for.
I don't know what I was looking for, but thank